Fawn
and Matt. We're an interracial couple with 2 kids wanting to do something that highlights the power of friendship and what it means to be in the company of true friends. We're going to move our society away and out of the loneliness epidemic and into a friendlier, happier world. Welcome to our friendly world. Better, stronger, together.
I have a nugget for you guys today.
You
Hello,
do?
for this week. And for it to be carried on forever. Welcome back to our friendly world, everybody.
Hello.
So, something I learned, something I was taught by a casting director that I think works beautifully in every situation. What it is, so the way I was taught was when you're doing an audition, before you record, you have to set an intention on what kind of emotion you want the person to feel from you. And then you read your lines. That's brilliant because what it does is whatever you read carries that emotion, that feeling, and the person can feel it, even though you said it in your mind or you said it out loud before you recorded what you said. So before anyone could hear you, just putting that intention of, my intention is for you to feel safe, uplifted, unstoppable, and joyful. And then whatever you say after that carries that vibration of joy and unlimited power. So, what if we try doing that when we go out, thinking, what emotion do I want people to feel from me? If I'm going to have a meeting, a Zoom meeting, what do I want people to feel, right?
Right.
And then saying to yourself, I want you to feel supported. I want you to feel, what's another emotion? I want you to feel inspired. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel abundant, rich. I want you to feel hopeful, right? Whatever feelings, say that. Set that intention as if it's a command. And then go in and see how it works out.
Probably it would work out a lot better than my usual intention walking into a meeting, which is, oh God, we are not going to get anything sorted today.
And that's what everyone feels because everyone is very psychic. They are. Everyone can feel it. And I learned that in this business is everyone is psychic. Now they don't say, oh, everyone is psychic, but they know based on how you're feeling on the inside, they pick it up. Whatever you're thinking in your head, whatever is in your heart, when you speak it out loud, the person picks up on that vibe. Like they know when I'm desperate for an audition, that they always say they can hear the desperation in an actor's voice. But if you don't care and you're just doing it with love, then that is totally felt.
Which is interesting because generally my best interviews are those in which I'm just thinking about what I'm going to be doing after. I'm not thinking that this is the only thing I have to do that day and this is the most important thing I have to figure out.
Or thinking, well, how can I really help this person? How can I help this company? Having that thought as opposed to, I need this job.
Right.
I need this job because I need to pay the rent.
Right. Yeah, I like to go into that kind of a situation with a curious spirit. I wonder how they're doing what they're doing. Because that swirls around a million things and it shows interest and it shows,
I've noticed that with our kids. When I wake up and I'm like, okay, today's intention is going to be wild, like abandonment of anxiety. Like, I'm going to let that go. Everything's going to be great. I'm going to laugh at every stupid thing that normally stresses us out. And I've noticed the kids are much lighter. But if it's on my mind, if I see news or if there are things that are bothering me, even though I never talk about it, the air is very thick in the house. The kids immediately are awful that day.
Right.
So setting intentions. That's my trick that I want to pass on today that I was given. try it out for yourself. Do you have anything you want to add?
Well, okay, so that all seems really good, but what happens when I am, say, in a meeting and I need something to happen? I need somebody to help me out. I need something from somebody. And I haven't gone to the level of making an agenda, because if I don't own the meeting, I don't own an agenda.
Then I would write, this is me. I'm not sure if this is right or wrong.
Okay.
I would write in my notebook while I'm on Zoom, I'm asking to be heard. I need you to come up with a solution. I want a solution to be reached here, and let it go. And then go on with the meeting. Like, just put your intention out. I want resolve here regarding this code, regarding this project. I'm asking for resolve. I am asking for resolve. Don't say I want.
Okay. And what happens? I guess even asking what happens if that doesn't happen.
Well, why don't we just try
Opens
with
it
doing that and seeing that instead of saying, well, what if it doesn't work?
Right.
Why don't we just go in with set that intention and see what happens?
It's just, sometimes it feels like this is my only shot at this. So,
well, what else can you do? You know what I'm saying? You have nothing to lose at that point, so might as well set the intention. And then with me, I would say, once that's out there, I feel like I'm being heard already because I wrote it out and it's out in the world in some way energetically, waveforms. Like I'm taking singing lessons, and my teacher who's been teaching me how to sing, and she was saying, okay, well, try this. And as she was singing, like her hands will go up in levels, right? I'm like, what are you doing there? Like, what's happening? Why is it that if we move our hands this way, we're able to achieve a half note higher by moving our hands one half of the way up? There are forces that we can't see, but it's definitely there. Wavelengths, radio waves, microwaves, ultraviolet waves. There are things we don't see, but they're actually there. So moving your hand to that level, you're getting in sync with that particular wave, that particular note. So by writing it down or setting an intention of what you would want to achieve is connecting you with that. And I think even if you write it down, you've put it out there and you're in connection with that. And let's say, okay, well, maybe there's no resolution. Then because you are now heard, because you wrote it down, you feel a little bit of a release. So you're able to say, please help me with a resolution here, instead of coming across as really angry, because you've already expressed to the world, I want this to be resolved. So you feel that pressure lifted off of you. So if you do have to physically ask, then it comes in a much more friendly way. Like, can you help me resolve this? Can we work together to come up with a resolution today on this? Maybe that will help.
Maybe.
Instead of I'm asking you for help. Just help me. How many times do I have to ask you? You don't have to go there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that I do.
That's my little...
Okay, set some intention, folks.
So let's say you go out to the grocery store, set an intention of how you want to be coming across. What do you want people to feel from you? Yeah?
Right.
Or maybe what do you want to feel out there? What do you want to feel? That's it. Have a beautiful everyday.
All right, be well.